Imagine waking up to the same day over and over again. Every action, every word, every decision repeated endlessly. This is the essence of the time loop dilemma, a concept that has fascinated humanity for centuries. But what happens when you're stuck in a loop, living the same moments forever? Today, we're diving deep into the time loop dilemma, where reality and repetition collide. Let's break it down. A time loop is when a period of time repeats itself, and usually only one person, or a few, are aware of the repetition. From ancient myths to modern sci-fi, the idea of being stuck in a loop is a powerful storytelling tool. It raises questions about fate, free will, and what it means to truly live. Many of us first encountered time loops through pop culture. Groundhog Day showed us the comedic and sometimes frustrating side of living the same day over and over. In Edge of Tomorrow, the time loop became a weapon in a battle for survival. And in Russian Doll, it was a way to explore personal growth and trauma. But what makes these stories so captivating? The time loop dilemma taps into something deep within us. The fear of being stuck, unable to move forward. Psychologically, time loops represent the human experience of repeating mistakes, feeling trapped in routines, or reliving painful memories. But they also offer something else, the chance for growth. A chance to change, to break free. Think about it. If you were in a time loop, what would you do? Would you try to escape? Or would you see it as an opportunity to master your surroundings, to improve yourself? It's a test of character, a challenge to adapt. But here's where it gets philosophical. Time loops challenge our very understanding of time itself. Is time linear, or is it cyclical? Are we fated to repeat certain events until we learn a lesson? Ancient cultures, like the Hindus and the Greeks, had cyclical views of time, where the universe goes through endless cycles of creation, destruction, and rebirth. In a time loop, the future is uncertain, and the past is unchangeable. Or is it? Philosophers like Nietzsche explored the concept of eternal recurrence, the idea that time might be an infinite loop where everything repeats itself, down to the smallest detail, forever. So, if you were to live your life over and over again, would you do anything differently? In many ways, we're already living in time loops. Think about it. How many times have you felt like you're just going through the motions? That your daily routine is on repeat? Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. It can feel like a loop, a cycle that's hard to break. But here's the thing. Unlike in the movies, our real-world loops aren't fixed. We can break free. By making small changes, trying new things, or simply shifting our perspective, we can escape the monotony and create new possibilities. Now, let's imagine you're actually stuck in a time loop. How do you escape? Well, in many stories, the answer is personal growth. The character has to learn something about themselves, about life, before they're set free. It's like life's way of saying, you're not ready to move on yet. In Groundhog Day, the key to breaking the loop was kindness and selflessness. In Edge of Tomorrow, it was mastering the art of survival. In the real world, it might be as simple as understanding what's holding you back and finding the courage to change. While we may never find ourselves in a literal time loop, the lessons they teach us are valuable. Time loops remind us that every day is a chance to learn, to grow, and to break free from our patterns. So, the next time you feel stuck, remember, you have the power to change the outcome. You are the key to your own freedom. What would you do if you were stuck in a time loop? Would you seize the opportunity to make a difference? Or would you let the days blur together? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep breaking those loops.